We'll need you to check the containment box to see if there's any damage.
What do you see?
Nothing. It looks like there's no damage to the box.
Okay, noted. Now we must experiment with SCP-066. We would like you to observe its behavior.
What is this thing? It just looks like a big clump of yarn.
That it is, but it's a very unusual clump of yarn.
Do you mean this thing is alive?
I guess you could say that. Touch the SCP and see what happens.
Okay. Nothing happened, Doctor.
Okay, try plucking a piece of yarn from it.
Whoa! This thing is musical. It played a note.
Interesting. Which note did it play?
I'm not sure. I'm not a musician.
Fair enough. Could you go ahead and pluck 5 more strings, please?
5 more? Are you sure, Doc?
Yes, please proceed.
Okay. Whatever you say. I think this really is some sort of instrument.
It's seeming more and more like that, doesn't it, D4437?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Dr. Bright, this thing just turned into a cat.
I can see. How amazing! It shapeshifts!
I like this cat. He's funny. Can I call him Charlie?
Sure, I guess so. The cat could be a girl, though, so who knows?
I can still call her Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie could be short for Charlotte.
No! Charlie! What happened to my kitty?
I believe the SCP has shapeshifted back into its original form.
I can't believe Charlie's already gone. That was the happiest I've been in years. Yeah, stupid yarn.
Okay, D4437. I think that'll be enough for today. Please leave the SCP alone for now and exit.
Whatever. Useless yarn.
Lucy, where have you been?
I've been in here practicing my music. It is spooky season after all.
What happened to helping me research SCPs?
You know I'm always willing to help with SCP research. I'm just trying to get in tune with dead spirits at the moment through my music.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Related to music, you may have interest in SCP-066 I've been studying.
Which SCP is that?
It's a big fuzzy clump of yarn.
I'm not really sure if that has anything to do with music.
Get this. Whenever you pluck a piece of yarn from it, one musical note plays from the diatonic scale. So C, D, E, F, G, A, or B.
Sounds pretty basic to me. Anything else strange about it?
When the D-Class plucked 6 strings in a row, the SCP transformed into a kitten for a brief time. I believe it can shapeshift into other things as well.
Is it dangerous in any way?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'd like to do another experiment involving a D-Class. Would you care to join?
I guess I can pick my music back up at another time. The Conjuring of the Dead will just have to wait.
That's the spirit, Lucy. Actually, this piano might be useful for this experimentation.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh no, here we go again.
We have a different mission for you, D4437.
Will I get to see Charlie again?
We're not sure. Maybe. Please approach SCP-066.
All right.
Do you notice anything different about the container the SCP was in?
No, not really. Maybe a few scuff marks inside, but that's it.
Noted. Can you place the recording device on the table and press record, please?
All right. Placing the recording device down now. I'm going to hit record.
Good so far. Now, please take your scissors and cut a piece of yarn off the SCP.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Whoa! It didn't like that.
Watch the SCP's movements.
It's making a squeaking sound now. What does that mean?
Try cutting it again.
What?
It already freaked out on me.
It's a ball of yarn. What else could happen?
So much worse could happen.
Shh.
No, whatever you say, Doc.
Are you Eric?
No. Who's Eric? Hey, Doc. The SCP is shapeshifting again, but it's a lot uglier and scarier this time.
What the? I can't take this anymore. These shrieks are hurting my ears. Get me out of here. Please. I'll go deaf. Try playing the piano. I want to see if we can calm it down in some way.
Maybe we should think about getting the guy out of there.
Ah!
We need to get this SCP under control.
I'm going in. I'm going to tame it. Let's see if you're so intimidating, SCP.
Are you Eric?
No, I'm Lucy. I'm going to slice you up and turn you into a nice blanket if you don't get back into that container.
Are you Eric?
Eric who? Eric Clapton?
Are you Eric?
You think you're big and tough now, huh?
Are you Eric?
You think all those eyeballs are going to scare me? Well, they don't.
Lucy, try something else, or that SCP will hurt you.
Well, let's see if this will work. I bet Eric's got nothing on this.
Are you Eric? Are you Eric? Are you Eric?
No! I am here to conjure the spirit of the dead! What? Don't like my music?
Lucy, what's going on in there? I can't see you or the SCP at all.
There, all done. The SCP has been contained.
Great work, Lucy. How'd you do it?
I knew the only way I could get that SCP to shut up was to play music that would scare it. Or at least intimidate it.
Well, it worked.
I just wish the SCP hadn't destroyed this recording device. I would like to play back that performance.
Ah, you're right. Well, at least we have video footage of the incident. Could make a cool music video, I guess.
Except for the part where the lights went out and I put the SCP in its place.
You know, we can always let the SCP out again.
No, thank you. I'd rather do something more productive. Like try to communicate with Eddie Van Halen's ghost.
Who is Eddie Van Halen?
You must be joking.
Wait, no. Come on, tell me!
I'm terrified. I can't sleep. I don't know what to do. Oh God, what was that? I'm paranoid. I wish I could see Charlie the kitty again. I miss that cat. He was my only friend. When will I get out of here and have friends again? Charlie, you're back! I'm so happy to see you again. Let me pet you, Charlie. Wait, you're not that big ball of string in disguise, are you? I hate that thing. It's a monster. Charlie, why does your voice sound deeper? Don't freak out on me, kitty. You're my friend, remember?
No, I'm not. I want food.
Wait, Charlie! What happened? Food? Are you even real?
Who are you talking to, D4437?
Charlie the cat just walked by. I saw him.
Are you sure? Did he make any noise?
Yes, he spoke to me, but he wasn't very nice. He said he's not my friend. He just wants food.
Oh, yes. That does sound like a cat, but I'm worried you may be hallucinating.
But that cat was real. Where else could it come from?
I'm not sure. Lucy captured the SCP and locked it away, so I don't think... Well, I'll keep an eye out for Charlie and let you know if I see him.
Thanks, Doc. Make sure he gets some food. He may be friendlier to me next time.
Will do, D4437. Will do.